Welcome to Smart Remarks, where if you're not outraged, maybe you're just not a winger. So the UN Security Council this week imposed yet more sanctions on Iran because Iran won't stop enriching uranium. And, of course, if Iran won't stop enriching uranium, it probably means they're trying to get the bomb. And if they get the bomb, oh, my God, it'll be the end of the world because why? Sometime within the next decade, and maybe sooner, the United States is going to go to war with Iran. And when we do, the stated reason will be because they are trying to get the bomb, or maybe we'll say that they already have WMDs. We'll be told we need to stop Iran from nuking Israel or from giving the weapons to terrorists who might nuke us. In one respect, it would be a great political maneuver for Obama because, you know, the Pavlov's dogs on the right would immediately and reflexively salute, and he'd have enough lefties with him to provide a little bit of cover, and that would wag the dog pretty well. We'd be told we are fighting for freedom, as we always are, and we'd be told it's all about self-defense, as it always is. But the thing is, do you believe that? Let's assume that Iran is pursuing a bomb. Indeed, let's say that maybe they already have one. Then what? Do they rush right out and use it? Or maybe they use it only as a shield so they can meddle in the Mideast with impunity. Does this hold up? One thing that we never talk about when we talk about nukes in the Mideast is Israel's arsenal. Israel has an arsenal estimated at anywhere from 16 to 200 nuclear weapons. That would seem to be a pretty effective deterrent, even against an Iran armed with nuclear weapons. But, you know, sure, maybe Iran would immediately lob a warhead at Israel the moment that they developed one. But if that happened, the entire country of Iran would almost immediately be turned into a smoking, radioactive parking lot. Same thing if they were found to have given nuclear technology to terrorists. So here we have to ask, is Iran so insane, so crazed with radical Islam that they would act as the national equivalent of a suicide bomber, the end of Iran, in order to launch a nuclear attack? Understand, I'm not sticking up for the mullahs here. Theirs is an odious theocratic regime, but Iran has not shown any inclination to march on its neighbors. And to the extent that it interferes with matters in the Mideast, they may consider the Mideast to be their sphere of influence, as we consider the entire globe to be our sphere of influence. Hawks will say that the mere possibility of a nuclear Iran is a chance we can't take, and so the United States must launch a third war in the Mideast to prevent an even worse war. And anything less is the same thing as Munich. It's appeasement, because Iran has ambitions. Which raises a question. How can Iran have ambitions and a death wish at the same time?
What we have is that the United States, backed by Europe and other nations, has said that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program under any circumstances, and Iran's declaration of this new facility is being used by certain elements to say, see, they were doing something in secret, we can't trust them, etc. It's not about Iran's nuclear program, frankly speaking. It's about the theocracy in Tehran and the fact that the United States has deemed the Iranian form of Islamic Republic to be incompatible with our goals and vision of what the Middle East looks like.
And in fact, in the